Hi, everyone, and welcome to Teens with Type 1 Diabetes. I'm your host and the founder of Teens with Type 1 Diabetes, Debbie Pond. I'd like to give you a little background on myself. My son was diagnosed with T1D in the middle of his junior year. He had just gotten back from a church trip and had gone to school the next day, and he had a minor fender bender on the way to school. He dropped his sister off at school and then came home. I was really upset. I said, "Oh, don't worry about going to school. Stay home with me." So we walked around Costco. And he told me a little bit about the trip. His friends had made fun of him because he's going to the bathroom so much. And I went, "Oh, that sounds not good." So I talked a little bit more throughout the day. And things just started kind of bothering me. So we took him to the hospital where we found out that his blood sugar level was 774, which is not really good at all. And the doctors were surprised that he was not in a coma. But they realized that probably with all the water and liquid he'd been drinking, he'd been able to just get a lot of the sugar out of his system. So that's my story and my son. And so since then, I've been somewhat interested in how teens deal with their diabetes. Well, interestingly enough, San Diego County goes back to school next month. And I thought, what a great time to discuss or to talk about how to get ready to go back to school after you've been gone for a whole year. And what are some things you could do to get ready? So I thought of three things. My first idea was to get supplies ready for school. You've been there for a while, so do you have everything you need to go to school? Insulin, test strips, a backpack to put everything in. And make sure you have extra snacks. You just don't know what's going to happen when you've been out of school for a year. And make sure everything's close by, so you have to run down to the cafeteria or the nurse's office. Everything's just right there. Next thing you need to do, make sure teachers know that you're diabetic. You can email them before school starts. You can talk to them first day of school. If you don't want to talk to them, have your parents talk to them. And one thing I found out, and maybe you didn't know, is that the Junior Diabetes Research Foundation, on their website, they have a handout specifically for teachers. So you can print that off and hand it to your teacher and give them a little more information about you and what it means to be a diabetic. Because they might want to know when your monitor goes off, beep, 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 what you have to do. Sugar too high, sugar too low. You will need to do something, and then they'll know what's going on. Lastly, the stress of going back to school might be more than you expected, like I said, after being gone for so long. So find that thing that you can do that will help you decompress, de-stress. If it's exercising, if it's reading, if it's, I don't know, knitting, find something, hang out with your friends, listen to music, find out what that thing is and do it so that this can be a great year. But remember, exercise also helps you with your numbers. So keep that in mind. So 3 things to do as you head back to school. Be prepared. Supplies, snacks. Tell your teachers ahead of time who you are and that you have T1D. And make sure you find a way to de-stress and relax. And with a little bit of planning, this is going to be a really great year, even though it's maybe 2 months long. Anyways, have a great year. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, email me at debbiepond60@gmail.com. Thank you.